So I'm giving up Forex, right? And I know a lot of you, for most of you that have been following my journey, will be like, why am I giving up Forex now? You've been doing this for years now and you want to give up, because this is like my fourth year of trading, and I've started documenting my journey since 2024 properly on YouTube. Yeah. So where did all this start from? It actually started from yesterday, which was on the 5th of June 2026. Yeah. And my friend called me, and this my friend is like a brother to me because we've really gone through thick and thin when it comes to Forex. So he called me, we actually started chatting, and while we were chatting, he just told me he was going to give up on Forex. And he know he's not supposed to be saying this, but he's giving up on Forex and he's going to stop trading. And I felt it, like I really felt it, because this is somebody that we've come a long way. We started trading almost at the same time, because I was trading almost a year before him. He started trading too. So we've actually started trading like just 1 year different. And he was the first person to get me a Profem account when I could not buy a Profem account. And the crazy thing was that he sold his laptop that he was using for his business. He sold his laptop that he was using for his business. That was his tool for business. That was what he was using to to do his business, because he works at the cyber cafe in Open University, and he sold the laptop just so he could fund my dream of forex trading, because he's somebody that actually believed in me more than I even believe in myself. You get? And when he sold it, I even asked him, Omo, what are you going to do? He was like, no, don't worry. Like, I really believe in this forex dream, and he's going to actually take us far. I'll be using with my friend. And yeah, that was 2023, because that's when I started trading Profit. He said he was going to pair with his friend, right? That he's going to be using this friend zone to just be doing some little work here and there. And this is 2026. But since then, ever since then, he has not been able to get a laptop. Like, he hasn't got a laptop. Like, ever since he sold that laptop, he haven't bought a new laptop. And sometimes, anytime I think about it, I just feel like I'm responsible. You understand? And it's not as if I went to him and said, give me more industrial profit and all of that. But we always talk about trading. 2023 was when he was starting to trade, because I started trading 2022. So we always talk about trading. Even when I was trading 2022, we always talk about it. It's just that he didn't really begin officially. He had course and all of those kind of things, but he was just too busy. But he started studying the course 2023, and we kept on talking about trading, kept on talking about trading. There's no day that passes by we don't talk about trading. We are always talking on video calls, on voice calls, on chat. Like, we are always talking about trading, because I feel like he's the only one that understands me. And anytime I feel down, take losses, the market is hitting me so hard, I just go to him and we talk about it, how it's going to be better, how we are going to definitely make money from Forex one day, and this is just a minor setback and all of that. But yesterday, he told me he's giving up on trading. Most of you might be watching this video maybe after uh, a day or two. I don't really know when I'll upload it, but I'll definitely upload it in this new week we are going into. We were chatting and he told me he was going to give up on trading, and I don't really know what to say. I told him a lot of things. I told him how he started, the dreams we've had, the the like everything we've planned, cars we've sent to ourselves. Like, you see our chat, we are always sending ourselves cars, we are always talking about how we are going to make $1 million from trading. We always talk about how we are going to help our family, how we are going to help the community, how we are going to help people. You understand? Like there's just a whole lot of things. Like if you go through our chat, it's just as if we are delusional. You understand? Because there are a lot of things I'm too ashamed to even say now. But yeah, these are things we actually like. Sometimes the dream feels very, very big, but we understand what the possibility of Forex could actually be. And then at some point, these dreams just look like something we can achieve, and it just looked so small in our eyes. And like we talk a lot of crazy things. I don't even want to start showing our chat right now, but we've really, really talked about a lot of crazy things we are going to do when we become profitable finally. And now he told me he's giving up on trading, and I know he's very, very serious about it because the state of mind he has been lately is something that is actually breaking him. It's so sad that I'm not with him. I can only get to reach him on phone and all of that because most of the times we're always together, especially when I'm in Abuja. I'm always with him. Like I rather be with him than to be with any of my family members in Abuja. Like because I feel like he's the only one that understands me, right? So it's so crazy. And he said he's giving up for us. And like I don't even know why I'm making this. I just feel like we need to be doing this. We are not supposed to be giving up on this. You get because as for me, I believe that God puts me here because the universe have always find a way to make me go into forest, and I kept running away from it, but finally I just got stuck with it. You understand? Like I just got into it because I could remember 2019, 2020, I guess it was 2020 during the COVID, right? We were just at home, and one of my friend like that is somebody I respected so much in in our community, and he tried to like hook me up with a trader, and that failed. I just forgot about everything. Like I didn't take it too seriously. And 2021 came, a friend of mine tried to hook me up to this crypto platform, and that failed also. I didn't even say to myself, okay, let me go and make research about this thing because the first time I heard Forex was 2020, and then somebody said it, and I was like, oh, this should be foreign exchange investment. And one thing about me, I've liked stuff about investing. So I just said to myself, oh, I would like to try all this investing stuff over. How does it even really work? And I didn't even go to Google it or anything. I just forgot about it because then I was so focusing on making beats and making music and all of that stuff. So I was just focused on it, and I didn't really give myself a chance to go and even look it up on social media or anything. I just trashed it. And 2021, that was when my friend was trying to hook me to this crypto platform. They said I had to pay and all of that kind of thing. And I also forgot about it because I didn't even really have the money then. And then that same 2021, a friend of mine again hooked me up in another crypto trading platform. And I started claiming airdrops there. We were just claiming airdrops and all of that. Didn't really take it seriously because we've also claimed Pi 2019, and it was 2021. It was looking as if Pi was not even going to do anything and all of that kind of thing. So I just didn't take it seriously until they started advertising crypto and forex course on that group around December, towards the end of December or something. I got the course, and I didn't even give a fuck about the course. I didn't study it for like 2 to 3 weeks. I was just, it was just there. I was just focused on my music and all of that because I've always liked music. It's something I have passion for. You understand? I make beat, I produce music, mix and master and all of that. So I was really, really tuned to that, and I didn't really try to even take anything seriously. And it's actually funny how I started studying Forex because when I got the course during that December to January, I think it was even on January I got the course, right? But I didn't study it till I got to January 2022. but I didn't study the course until after like 2 3 weeks. My friend that hooked me up with that crypto community that actually made me start studying it, but it wasn't directly, and it was a really funny scenario because how it all happened was that I already got the course and all of that. 2 weeks passed, I've not opened it, and we're already in school. So all of us are friends. We went to my guy's place because his brother owns a laundry shop in the school, and we went there and we are just helping him out on some of the clothes and all of that kind of thing, ironing and the rest. And then it was time we were going to leave. So when we were about to leave, my friend that hooked me up with the crypto community was actually in a trade, and I didn't even know because we've already moved further from the shop, and he ran back and was like, he plugged his phone, he's in a trade, and he didn't use SL, like there's no stop loss on the trade. So one of my friends started shouting, hey, why you don't go stop loss, that kind of thing. And then I was like, what the hell is stop loss? Like, how come these people know stop loss and me, I don't even know what stop loss is? And I already got the course and all of that. So I just didn't wanted to ask the question because I don't want to feel like stupid or something. I just laughed over everything. And when I went home, I decided to start studying my Forex course. I feel like there's a way that the universe has always wanted me to do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. You understand? I feel like God has always wanted me to do it. And yeah, I just kept drawing closer. Anytime I try to go away from it, something keeps drawing me closer. Anytime I try to go away from it, something keeps drawing me closer. Because I even remember back then when I was really, really studying in 2023, because that's when I started taking studying so seriously. Because the first studying I did was just rush something. I just had to like just try to start trading immediately. And I placed my first trade on the 7th of February 2022. And after then, everything was just anyhow. We're just studying wide and using every concept and every strategy out there. And you understand, it was not really working, but it actually worked because I made a lot of money, about $2,800, and lost everything. That's a story for another day. But I 2023 came and I started studying all of that. And since 2023 till now, I actually study, anytime I actually study, I feel like I'm always a step away from getting what I want. Anytime I study, anytime I trade, anytime I try to go back to back test, forward test, and all of that nice stuff that comes with practicing, it feels like I'm always a step closer to profitability, to understanding what I'm actually doing, to like it feels like I'm always a step away, and it just gives me this euphoria, this happy feeling that yeah, I'm actually going to do this and I'm going to do it well and all of that. So I feel like God has always find a way to always put me here, always keep me here. You understand? I've sometimes I might have thought of giving up, but I've not said that okay, I'm going to give up on this. And I've gone on breaks a lot of times, multiple times I've gone on breaks. You understand? And the last break I went was in June 2025. And since July, when I came back to trading, everything has been going so smoothly. You understand? I've been making consistent profit on my account, but it's a drawdown account, so I'm just trying to get it out of drawdown. And that is just a way that I could prove to myself that this actually works, and this thing I've been building for years work. And I just keep trading it. I don't even want to think too much about the money. I just want to actually, because this is a strategy I built to myself. And the reason why I felt like it took me so long trading was because I'm building this strategy myself, and I didn't have money to trade. And building a strategy yourself, I feel like it's not the best thing. It's not the smartest thing to do, because you can actually just use someone else's strategy. But I don't know, I just felt like I needed to be building my own strategy because of how I was just looking at the market from a different perspective. You understand? Because after 1 month of studying, there's something I noticed in the market. Why the candles really go down first before they go up. You understand? And I try to like do that for like 2 3 times Yeah, and I lost money on it because the first time I tried it, I was like, okay, if candle goes down before they go up, and I can actually wait for the new candle to open, which is the new daily candle. Then I wasn't even sleeping. I'll just wait, make sure that the new daily candle open. I'll place a trade. It will go down, go up. You understand? Sometimes I'll make money, and then sometimes I'll just end up losing a whole lot of money. You understand? And I just felt like that wasn't for me. But finally, now that's what I'm still doing because I actually found a way to still bring that to life. You understand? And it's just so funny how everything turned out to still be the way I trade because that was the first thing I discovered after 1 month of trading. And that was in 2022, right? And now that's what I'm using to trade, right? And it's just been good after that because I feel like this is a whole lot of different topic which I'll discuss in another video. But yeah, so like I said earlier, this video wasn't scripted. I'm just here talking. Yeah, I just felt very, very sad that my friend is going to give up on forex trading, and he's somebody that really, really stand on his words. He don't really say things out fast, but anytime he says something, he has actually concluded, and I don't want him to give up on forex trading. I want us to keep this dream alive. I don't want us to give up. You understand? Because it's actually going to affect me too, and I don't want that to get to any of us. You understand? I want us to be here to do this thing till we get good at it, and I will keep telling him that we need to be doing this. And please, if you have any advice you want to give him, just drop it. You understand? I could actually communicate it with him. Maybe, sorry about that. And maybe he's going to see a reason to give us a try again. You understand? I want us to be here. I don't want us to give up. I know this is actually very, very hard. I felt like giving up sometimes too, but I just believe I'm supposed to be here. Because if I think about my whole journey and how I tried to even just drop for it, but I still found myself here, yeah, because there are many times I felt like, oh, what's this like? What's this about? And I've never even gone to search this thing before. I don't even know traders make money on forex trading a whole lot. Like until when I lost a lot of money around May, that was around Easter. You understand? And I say, okay, let me even go with this thing. Do people really make money well with this thing? And that's when I started seeing a lot of traders, a lot of Nigerian traders. And funny enough, I actually wanted to go to Happy Forest Academy. I didn't really go because of family and all of that kind of thing. But yeah, so that's a story for another time. I don't want to make this video too long, but I just said I should just say this. And I don't know how this will feel to you, but the way it feels to me, a friend that has turned into a brother. We understand ourselves in and out, and we've been doing this one thing for a very long time. Feels like he wants to give up. There's just a way he's doing me right now that I can't even explain. I just wish you guys understand this, and I just wish you guys understand this. So I've been ranting here. This video is getting too long. It's already 24 minutes, and I need to just stop. You understand? I need to just stop. So let me just end the video here. Let me just end it.